It is 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Brothers Banter podcast, the one, the only podcast you'll ever need to listen to right here, right now, right now. Let's get started. Oh, sorry. Had a little bit of
That's
something
all right.
extra. Getting a little bit of crunk up.
Have your fun, son. Have your fun.
I've got a little something. So, welcome everyone.
What, bud?
Welcome
Yep.
to my hostess, Daniela Meriday. How you doing? What are you doing, man?
I think you know what.
Daniela?
Huh?
Daniela?
I'm trying to get the
Donatello. Let's go with Donatello. Yeah?
I don't even know what that means.
That's your name.
So before we get started, I think you
What'd I do?
a little on tilt, from this afternoon's happenings.
Well, a lot of people don't know what you're talking about.
I think.
Well, we ain't
I
even
just
got
informed
started, so you ain't
about
letting everybody in the room too. So.
Oh well, come on, get in. We got stuff to talk about. Get on in here. Giddy up.
Boom, 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 boom. Your Thursday night special event. You get to spend with the Brothers Banter, the one, the only. Say hey in the comments. I know one young lady that I'm married to is listening. Yes, you can go ahead and put that comment in, ma'am, please. I know you in there visiting with a family in the next room, but let's go ahead and say something out there for your hubby. Get me crunk up and get me started.
Wendy might be busy making something for dinner, so.
All right.
Well, we went to Sam's
goulash?
and had to get a little something, and we grabbed one of them $5 chickens.
Oh yeah.
You just can't beat a $5 Sam's chicken.
No, not already cooked, and some of those are actually those are. I don't know if you noticed. Walmart does that too, but they're even at Rose, their chickens aren't nowhere near as big as Sam's. It's like
nowhere near.
So what are we talking?
And the ones at Sam's are like $7.99.
Yes, that's
true.
I
mean, not Sam's, Walmart.
Yeah. So what is that? Is that going from a Banty Rooster to a full size chicken, or is it?
I have no idea.
Is it really? Are we really eating like a big Canadian goose? And that's why they're so big?
I'm going to go ahead and kind of summarize it. Sam's equals Dolly Parton.
Okay.
Walmart equals Taylor Swift.
So we're getting more for our money. More.
We are getting more for our money at Sam's, without a doubt. So it's come on in, y'all. Come on in. Take a seat.
Take a seat, pull up a chair, take a listen.
Yeah. I'm just probably going to go on about a 3-minute tirade real quick, and then we can move on to whatever else we're going to talk about today. But I'll tell you that that if the retards on the left think for 1 second that it's over, that Donald Trump's going to prison and all this other crap, I promise you he ain't going to prison. He might have got convicted in this dumb kangaroo court, with a biased judge who's paid for by George Soros, who is nothing but he's worse than Rupert Murdoch. I mean, he's the dregs of society, even though he's a billionaire, And
Rupert.
Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah, Rupert.
You know who that is?
I've heard of the name, but I don't know.
He owns Fox.
Okay.
George Soros owns the Democrats. A congressperson makes about $175,000 a year. All right. And Nancy Pelosi is worth about $200 million. All All right. She'd have to be in office for 36,000 years to make $200 million. So for her, so she's crooked. Okay, we know for a fact that Biden's crooked. All right, all the all the evidence is there. They're right now. The rhinos, the Republican in name only, they're just scared because they're afraid that they're going to be the next Hillary victim. You know, and they're afraid of Donald Trump. So I wouldn't care if Donald Trump was in prison and had cornrows and a tattoo on his face. All right, I'll write his name in, and I can assure you, there's 50 million more people that write his name in. Would it be enough? Who knows? Who knows? But it ain't over with. He gets sentenced on July 11th, and the the federal courts, just the Supreme Court justices just voted 9-0 to give presidents immunity. So one, it's going to go to appeal. Two, it's going to get overturned. So they really didn't do anything. So big fat Alvin Bragg or whatever his name is, he did a little victory lap saying I did my job and blah 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 all this other stuff. But the I know you probably haven't followed it, but I have. And the judge gave very very confusing uh, rules to the jury on what to follow. Like they had no idea what he was asking and stuff like that. Um, so what's going to happen is uh, the d bags from the View and all those dumb idiots. Everybody on the left is they're going to just be in euphoria right now. Our country is under siege. Period. It's under siege, and the more people turn a blind eye to it, the worse it's going to get. Until people like me, you, Stormy, people like us, you got to take a stand, man. You got to get the stuff out there because Facebook, Twitter's not as bad, but Facebook, Instagram, all those liberal leaning social medias are shadow banning stuff. So anyway, if y'all think for a second that this going to stick, it ain't gonna stick. So enjoy your laughter now. I can assure you that there are millions and millions and millions, hundreds of millions. Even though we only have 380 million people in the United States that are legal anyway. There's more that think like us. So it's coming. It's coming. The red wave is coming. So anyway, what's up, buddy? I had to get that off my chest, man, because I got home and flipped on the news and the verdict was in. I'm like, man, ain't no way these idiots are gonna convict Trump for something stupid. He might be a bad husband, at the time, but no. All right.
All right.
That's all I got to say at the moment about that. I'm sure
that.
something else will come up, or something will pop in my head, and I'll need to get it out. But
yeah, you gonna be all right.
So I think so. I mean, I am. I'm on tilt. I really am. I couldn't believe it. A lot of people are upset because of what's going on. And a lot of New Yorkers are upset. Which is typically a blue state. But you have people in the Bronx and stuff like that are just pissed, man. They're over it, over this administration.
Yankees.
So.
Or the Yankees. New York is a Yankee, right?
Isn't there? Oh, you mean the baseball team or what?
No.
Are Yankees. They Yankees? Yeah, I mean they're Yankees.
Yeah.
Or what?
Aren't you from there?
Here and there.
So you're a Yankee?
You're
You're not a rebel? You're a Yankee?
I'm not a Red.
You're a Yank.
But anyway, so it's Banter Weekly.
It
We
is
can talk
Banter
about
Weekly.
anything you guys want to talk about. You know, the
One thing, we got a
millions.
countdown. We got a countdown to the Logan Paul fight. No,
You mean the
excuse
Mike
me.
Tyson fight?
And Jake Paul, excuse me. Yes, I said Logan as because I watched him
Yeah.
in that preacher talk. That's coming what, the 20th of, is that July?
Is it
I
20th?
think 20th or
Or
something like
26th?
that. Not of June, right? It's July. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure they've already had stare downs here and there, and you know, um, and some reporters are always asking.
Yeah, July 20th.
Okay, 20th, gotcha. So some reporters are asking, "Hey, Jake Paul, when are you going to just stop doing all these gimmick fights and
I
fight a
seen
real
that.
contender? You want to be, you want to be, you know." He says he's a natural heavyweight.
He has gained
Stop
some
it.
weight, but no, he's not a
All right. Well,
heavyweight.
yeah. I mean, buddy, D-ball and decaduraballing and test and
he's never been hit like this. Never. Not
oh
even at
no.
a 58, because Mike Tyson would be 58 at the time of the fight. He's never been hit even by. He's going to think that Mike Tyson is probably in his 30s when he hits him. It's going to be.
Yeah.
He's going to
So
feel the power for sure.
we should really, try to find some next podcast. We need to just show Mike's training and then
It's
Jake
brutal.
Paul.
I mean,
It's,
compared to Jake.
dude, let me tell you something. Yeah, Mike is in such good shape. I saw a thing today saying that how Mike looks, that he looks old. I don't believe that not for one red second.
No.
Not for 1 second. I mean, his face might be, but it was a bad picture. It wasn't a great picture of him.
He's in good shape. For his age, he's in
He's
really good shape.
he is in. I'm not taking anything away from Jake Paul as far as him putting some time in. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a body like his without putting in the work. I get it. I do.
You don't get a body like mine unless you put in the work.
Putting in fried chicken and pot pies and
ice cream. You don't
Coke.
get it. This don't come. This didn't just happen overnight.
Peanuts and Coke.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My favorite. But this
I
took a lot of ice cream, took a lot of cookie dough. It took a lot of
look,
extra.
Man. Listen, I was out of cookie dough yesterday.
Oh wow!
And I wanted to make some chocolate chip cookies. So I was like, huh. I've seen a TikTok on this where you put it into a cup and you make a cookie cake.
I've never seen that.
Let me tell you, you microwave it for like a minute and it comes out a cookie cake.
I've done that since I was like 20 years old.
So I've seen them crush up Oreos and then put a little bit of milk in it and then microwave it. Comes up as like a little brownie Oreo cookie, fat boy cake.
Yeah, when I was in my 20s trying to gain weight, what I would do is I come home and I would get a tube of cookie dough, make up the cookies. Well, it got to be like, I like to melt everything. So I ended up what I'll do is I'll take probably close to half of the tube of cookie dough and I'll cut it right there, put the whole thing in a bowl, heat it up for a minute, and just eat it just like that. I've been doing that since I was 20 something. That's why I have the physique I do right now, because of cookie dough. I blame it all on cookie dough because what I was trying to do is gain weight. Well, nobody told me once you start to gain weight to back off of it. But
oh yeah, I mean, listen,
cake
when
and
the
ice
back
cream,
fat
dude.
starts setting in, boy, you got to slow that mess down,
I know.
But
so I'm a big fan of it. I love that.
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, I love cookies. I do. And chocolate chip, chocolate chunk. This place that love macadamia cookies, man.
Yeah.
And snickerdoodles, man. There's some people at church that make homemade snickerdoodles. First,
Yeah.
anytime we have a get together, they bring them cookies. I'm over there. I'm ripping it open, man. I'm snagging like 5, 6, 7, just shoving them in my pockets, man. I'm telling you right now, they are really, really, really good. And I need to get the recipe because I could do it. I just don't know the recipe. I'm not sure I could find one, but I mean,
Yeah.
those are amazing. They're
Yeah.
really,
Have
really
you ever
good.
had
So,
what is that stuff called? It's like dirt something, and it has the dirt part over the top is crumbled Oreo. It's real
oh
fine.
yeah,
Dirt cake or dirt pie or
yeah,
dirt whatever.
yeah. So you mix in whipped cream and cream cheese.
Yes, it is
Oh yeah,
amazing. Oh my
oh
goodness.
yeah. So Wendy makes a chocolate pudding one
Okay.
that's really good. It's chocolate pudding, and then um, Oreos, and then I don't know. She has to tell you how she makes it, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Tammy.
My mom makes that dirt cake or
Yeah,
dirt dessert.
Tammy has her sister came over. It started about a couple years back, and she bought those um like iron frying pans, the black ones, the big
Yeah.
frying pans. Okay, well you can get those in like small sizes.
Hmm.
Well, she got like I don't know, like 7 of them. And what she does is she puts a little bit of oil or whatever in the thing, and she takes cookie dough and pats it all in there. Okay, puts them all in the oven. Come out, you leave it in that frying or that pan, and you put a scoop or two with the drizzle of caramel or chocolate or whatever else, and you eat it like that, and it is amazing. Man, it's amazing. It's really good. Uh,
Oh yeah, Mama makes dirt cake with gummy worms.
I've had that like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and yeah, Whitney said it was oh so good. Thank you, baby. It was good. I like my cookies a little bit more crispy on the outside, but maybe a little more doughy on the inside. You know, when they're chocolate chip, because we get that big tub. That's
Oh wow.
where I'm at here. Like that, and I don't know. It's like a half gallon or whatever from Sam's,
Oh yeah,
and you just
yeah.
scoop it out, scoop it out, scoop it out, slap some big old chunks of it on there, and then of course, you know, being the fat boy I am, I already have the semi-sweet morsels as well, so I just slap some more on top and stuff, and just
Dang.
Wendy likes to put uh marshmallow cream, marshmallow cream, uh, caramel on top, and um, cayenne pepper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then she'll be sitting there complaining because it's so hot. You know.
Hey, you having to look in your bifocals? You having to look down there to read
Yeah, man.
that?
Let me tell you something. We have a. When is our appointment, babe? It's soon. 'Cause I'm having a hard time seeing today, like for real. Like, yeah, there we go. It's ridiculous, man. Like, I have gotten so much more blind. These glasses are. I bet they're 10 years old at least. At least 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I had 2 pairs, and then of course I broke the nose off of 1 pair, so I can't use them anymore. And so, yeah, July. I can't wait, man.
That's when I'm going to get mine done too. My eyes.
Yeah,
Get check up.
and of course I got a doctor's appointment come next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything turns out right and good and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But
I have a talk
so
with your doctor before you go. Me and him will
you
have a
are?
talk. Yeah, I'll have a
No,
talk
you're
with
not.
him.
You didn't know where I go.
I have a talk with him. I'll say, listen, doc, here's what I'm going to need you to do for me.
Need to go offshore drilling in Donnie's back 40. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah. So, any recent movies or series that you've looked at lately?
So yeah, yes. Like so, right now we're in the middle of 911, and
911.
that's LAPD or LAFD, Los Angeles Fire Department's got all right. So the lady that was in how Stella got her groove back.
Okay.
I can't think of her name. Can't think of her name to save my life. Doggone it. Anyway, she was the main actress in that. She's the main character. She's like also the executive producer, and then there's another famous actress in there as well that she just kind of started coming on. It's a really good show though. They're always Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, it's a really good show. Uh, like just stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. So we're gonna look at another one pretty soon. There's also a movie that she pointed out. I want to say it was on Netflix. Um, was it called Security, honey? Was it called Security or um?
You don't know what it is?
She, yeah, she'll have to pop it up there in a second because she asked if I wanted to see it. And I want to say it had the guy that plays Puss in Boots.
Oh,
Yeah, Security is what it's called.
Antonio Banderas or whatever.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas. So,
Yeah,
um,
we've gotten a couple that I've started and stopped and start. But anyway, one of them is, I think it's had something to do with Off the Grid. This guy goes around showing. I told you about that, right?
that's a reality show though, right?
Yeah, it's a reality show. As
Okay,
far
yeah,
as
yeah.
series goes, um, we have looked at a couple here lately. We jump in between a couple of them. Tammy's looking at Chicago PD or Chicago Fire, and those are
I feel
okay.
like
But
I feel like once you get into those, you've seen them.
yeah,
Like all of the NCISs and stuff like that, you know, and like
pretty
I
much
understand
fall into the
Bones was
same
a
thing.
really good show, and I'll probably get into it pretty soon. But I wish that um that whatever we have, like the Sopranos was on, because we stream. Uh, we don't have Comcast or anything like that. We have Comcast, internet, but we don't do anything else like cable. So we stream like Hulu and
Netflix.
AMC, Netflix, um, gosh, what else? Some other stuff.
So we got that. We got
Paramount
Apple
Plus.
with Paramount Plus. We got Apple TV. We got
Do you pay for Apple TV?
it's just part of I've got it looped in with my Apple iTunes Music. It's kind of like a little
Okay,
package deal that I get. So yeah, Apple TV, Paramount, Amazon Prime. You if you got Prime, you've got Prime Video.
I have
Um,
Prime.
so you got Hulu, you got Netflix, we got Max is another one. So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think cable and all that is pretty much, with the exception of watching football games, which now is even showing up on Netflix and it's showing up on Prime now,
Oh
where you
yeah.
can watch games on there. That
Yep.
I think cable and all those are going to be a thing of the past, really and truly. I
I
think
think you're
streaming's
probably
the
right.
new hot thing, hot ticket.
I saw a thing today where it said the name of it was just Soprano, not the Sopranos, not whatever. It just said Soprano, and I want to say was it Ryan Reynolds?
Did you see?
Okay.
Did you ever watch that? Uh,
When Tony was a boy?
yes, that movie.
No, no, but it's supposed to be coming in.
But you know
Um,
that was the actor. That was his
oh,
real
his
son in
son.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what's it's supposed to be coming in January on Max, and
Soprano.
Now, whether it was whether it was um oh, it looks like it might be Michael Gandolfini. Yeah, it looks like it's on Max, but it looks like it's a prequel where he's like probably a soldier, as opposed to a lieutenant, or captain or something like that. But yeah, his son's supposed to be playing it, and it's just called Soprano.
I haven't
And
seen that one. And what?
10
And
episodes in late 1980s Newark. So I'd be interested in seeing it. I mean, nothing's ever going to replace The Sopranos. And I wish there was more clarity on how it ended.
Yeah. So there's two that I'm waiting to be released. The Chosen has legal stuff going on. That's why it's not been released for streaming. So they got that going on, and then Outer Banks. Man, I cannot wait for
What's
that
up,
to come
Keith?
out. I can't wait for Outer Banks to come out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. And I think there's another Cobra Kai coming out.
I haven't watched any more of those.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you watch?
What's the last season that's out? 3?
I think so.
Okay, I didn't see that one. Yeah, I didn't see that one. So yeah,
I mean, it
I don't
got
know.
good.
Some things I just I'll watch a little bit of it. Now there's one that's good. It's called Blacklist. That one's a good one.
That's with he's part of the Rat Pack, right? Or the
yeah, and
Rat
then
Pack.
another one I thought was pretty good that I got started on and quit was Suits. That one was really good.
Yeah, and you started The Wire too, and you didn't finish it.
I wasn't a big fan of On the Wire at all.
The heck?
I don't know. I would just what?
Well, how far did you get? You couldn't have got more than 2 episodes in.
I think I got probably 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, you need to get another shot. I'm telling you, Outlander. I can't stand Outlander.
Yeah, the other
She
one
hates it. I can't stand it too.
other one I've tried, but it was, of course, I don't know. You can't. There's not too much things out there now that does not have language in them. Now, I mean, it's almost an
Oh my gosh!
impossibility.
Let me tell you, they do a lot of loving in Outlander.
But as far as the language goes, man, it's hard to find anything without it. But what was that one that you told me? Deadwood.
Woo!
Yeah. So I could watch that one, but it's just got so much. I mean, right? So it's.
That's how they were. They were lawless because it was a lawless town until
but did we have all the cuss words?
Bullard showed up. Huh?
Do you think we had all the cuss words back then? Really? Just we do now?
100%.
Really?
100%.
So you
and
think
Reacher
had all the cuss words we got now we had back then?
100%.
Really?
I mean, listen, the 1900s didn't invent cuss words.
I know, but I don't know. I just I don't. Well, do you think it was back in the Bible days? Those words weren't around, probably.
I bet there were some. I bet you.
There was probably, but they just like every so often, every century or so, you have your own words and you have your own. Remember the thing back in the day where somebody would say something, you'd say psych, and you would say all those words. So you have like little intervals that words are popular. So, was it really back then? I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I mean, maybe that's something we need to Google and said, when did cuss words start? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I feel like I might have invented a few in my day,
Yeah.
But
I'm sure that's it. Yeah.
I mean, you've heard my mouth way back in the day,
Yeah.
so I'm way different than I used to be. But yeah. Did you watch Reacher?
Yes, of course. I like Reacher. I love Reacher.
I wonder when the next one's coming out.
No.
Have you seen the new villain?
The new villain?
Yeah, in season 3.
You talking about Reacher?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen season 3.
maybe I'm talking about season 4 then.
No, the one that just came out. I just saw it. Are you talking about Reacher, right?
Yeah.
It just came. The latest season's been out for what? A couple months of Reacher?
No, no, I'm pretty sure that. Honey,
It's
what season of Reacher are we on?
It's 3. Or is it 2? No, 3. It's 3.
I'm pretty sure 2 just came out.
No. Let's see. What season is Reacher? Okay, well you're right. I guess it is season 2.
Yeah. So season 3. So you've seen season 2 then?
No, I've seen season 3.
You've not? It ain't come out yet, boy. Who was the villain in season 3?
Or is it 2?
It's 2. I'm telling you, there's only been 2.
How many seasons? Seasons is Reacher. Okay, so we got
Nothing like dead air.
Well, I'm looking. It does say season 3 is based on a child's novel. No, what am video series Reacher has 3 seasons. And even Wendy put 3. I thought it was 3. Yeah, it says Reacher has been renewed for season 3.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
so
yeah, I've seen
the third one is
every,
coming out.
Every season that's been out, I've seen.
So you've seen 2 seasons.
Yeah. Well, if that's all that's been out, if that's all that's been released,
that's
what I've seen. Yeah.
So now there's a guy. His name is Oliver Richters. His name and his on-screen name is going to be Paulie. Dude is like 7'2", 300 pounds. Shredded.
So
and
he
is
looks like me then.
Huh?
So if he's shredded, he looks like me.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes, 100%.
So he has for like a 6-pack, he's got cookie dough packs. Is that what you're telling me?
100%.
Yeah, there you go.
He's got he's 7'2". Sorry, 7'2", and so now Reacher on the show is 6'5". In real life, he's 6'2". But he's way bigger than anybody else.
Yeah.
But he is so apparently this guy's gonna give him a lot of trouble. So it's going to be very exciting to see somebody bigger than Reacher and wearing his tail out.
And so season 2 came out this year, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be another year.
No. I'm pretty sure it came. We watched it like at Christmas. I'm pretty sure it was like.
So it'll be, if anything, like late in the year, probably.
Yeah, probably. So, it's let's see. They call him the Dutch Giant, and it doesn't say when the show's coming up, but dude is like huge, and let's see.
Nothing like dead air, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, you did it like 3 times today, so.
So it's my fault. Okay.
So it's my fault. I mean, the last ones were, yeah.
I mean,
This
geez.
last one was my fault.
To hurt
I
somebody's
mean, my
feelings.
gosh.
Geez. I mean,
If we're slinging blame, then let's go ahead and sling some blame. Then you know what I'm saying?
I mean, good
You know.
night.
But
so speaking of something else, and so this more or less our show is pretty much about us. So we talk about us anyway. So so that I'm going into starting a couple vegetables this week. So I mean, I thought
yes.
you were going to do something, I was going to do something, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what we'll do is this weekend we'll go to. So I have a tray. It has like 72 holes in it. You know, it's a tray where you drop seeds. Okay, and it's got like 72. It might be less than that. I feel like it's 72. Wendy will probably correct me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's what it is. So you said you're going to grow what? Peppers?
No, I think I'm gonna do bell pepper. I'm gonna do jalapeno, and I'm not sure if I don't know exactly. I may do two others, maybe like a cucumber or possibly maybe even strawberries. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I
So
think they're
here's what
fairly
I'll
easy
do.
to do.
Here's what I'll do. I will. Yeah, it is yeah, 72 cells. I'm looking at it right now. It's on our shelf in here. So I will grow.
I won't have that many though.
Huh?
I won't have that many. That's way more than I
Well,
got.
it's a. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, there's nothing like
Hang
that
on.
there. Nothing like that there.
Don't turn anything off.
Nothing like it. Yeah. That's all we
Oops.
heard.
Sorry.
That's all we heard. So.
I know. So this right here.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
So that's just to get them started.
Yes. Yes. So this was like I want to say $6 or so at Walmart. It might be 9 or 10. So what you want to do is like legit start that. All right, let's get back centered there. All right. So start with that, and like the last time we did this with the girls, they started growing. You know. So what I'll do? Do you want me to? Would you be interested in some reapers?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do some reapers. I'll do. You like squash?
Yes, I do. Tammy
All right.
don't. Nobody
So
else in the family does except for me.
yeah, that's same here, man.
Yeah.
Nobody in this house except me likes vegetables anyway.
I like
So,
squash. I like zucchini.
yep.
I don't know how hard some of those are, so I was going to try to start one that's kind of hardy to start out with, something that you kind of can't
Well,
kill, but
I feel like anything that grows on a vine is going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? So I've got a few uh um like 5-gallon buckets
yeah, same
that
here.
I'll give a shot. You know that I'll start on, and also I probably have a couple of empty bins that I can do as well. So I still have some peat here as well that I can some like dirt, like good dirt
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'll get that started probably this weekend. Are you going to yours this weekend?
Yes. I'm doing mine.
Okay.
What's today? Thursday. So I'm doing mine Saturday.
So Sam's has at the exit door, they've got you hear that train?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get off vegetables for a second and get on this train because let me tell you something. It's probably from my office at work to where I park, and that's how close it is to this house.
Wow.
Like, and you have some trains. Apparently, he has a new horn, and apparently his new horn is his new toy, because you have some guys goes wah 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 like that. Other one's like wah, and he just lays on it like hey. I'm coming through here, and I'm a D bag.
Yeah.
I mean that's yeah. So I just want to I want to throw something at him, but I know I get in trouble. So anyway, so we can go and do blueberries. You like blueberries?
I do. I love blueberries.
So if you're doing strawberries, I'll do blueberries.
Okay. Because
I think I'm doing.
I'm not gonna get overly crazy at first. Because I want to try out my
I'm not
green
either.
thumb to make sure that I'm actually decent at it. So far, I mean,
Yeah.
I got a couple plants, and I'm fixing to transport some plants. Because you can do clippings and create more plants, which
Right.
we'll be repotting those this weekend. So that's
Okay.
something I started, and actually, everything's growing pretty good. So I'm actually pretty happy
Make sure
with
you
it.
got plenty of sun. I we've here there's only one or two places that has like good sun because we have so many oak trees and pine trees
Yeah.
around us. So I'll make sure that we have that going. And but then, were you gonna do a lemon tree or a lime tree? Because I can do if you're gonna do
I'll
a lime, I'll do a lemon, or vice versa.
I'm doing probably if we do one, it's gonna be a lemon because Tammy loves lemons, for
Yeah,
sure.
I do too. We spend so much money on limes and lemons because I like them both, and I
I do
squeeze
too.
them. I don't squeeze them. My amazing wife will have a big jug that's called the Bubba, and it's like it might be a half gallon. It's made like a Yeti, material,
Yeah,
and it stays cold, like it's still cold, and and she squeezes a whole lemon and a whole lime in there and gives it to me. I drink on it all day, and then I still have some when I get home, but it's still freezing cold. We'll drop a couple of craft ices in there, and it'll be fine for the day, for the whole day in in that hot car. Like if I'm in customer or something like that, But so I'll grow those things, and are you growing jalapenos?
yes,
Jalapenos, cucumbers, what you're doing,
strawberries.
and strawberries. Okay, and your lemon tree.
I'm. It's a toss up on lemon tree right for if I can do it out of 5 gallon bucket, then yes.
You can, yeah. So you definitely can, and they're on. So how to do it is on like Pinterest or
YouTube
uh,
probably.
YouTube, something like that. But you definitely can, and they produce quick. On top of
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
so
There's actually a YouTube video if you look at it, and it shows you what you can plant and harvest like in 30 days. It has
oh
that
yeah,
kind of a turnaround on certain vegetables and certain things. So
I feel like you should get some chickens.
I've thought about that. I've actually went through that whole phase of possibly doing that because I would love to. God, man, the eggs are crazy now, man.
Those I know, and so when Mike at work, when he had his ducks and he was giving out eggs, man, those eggs were so good.
Yeah,
Like
but he
they
got
were
rid of them though, right?
huge. He did, yeah, because they were going to move, and it's such a big undertaking that it's just I get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do
Yeah.
get it that but you know let's see how it goes. Um, we we can't. We have too many cats. We can't have chickens here or ducks because we have hunters out here
Oh yeah.
because we
So
we have
we
one of our
do
cats tried to attack a turkey vulture.
yeah, we do too. Like we've got several decent sized rabbits that come in our yard, and we also got two main hawks that are constantly in our backyard. Um So yeah, we can't. I gotta kind of watch that too because those hawks are pretty big, and we're right next to a half acre of nothing but woods. So
Oh no,
it's
I get it. I do.
yeah,
Now, so I think he had a couple that might have gotten taken by either a fox or something. He'd have to he'd have to say that, um but I mean yeah, I love fresh eggs, man. I do, and baby goats in pajamas is not happening at Mary Day K. I can tell you that right now. Not happening.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they want baby goats, the baby miniature goat is what they want.
Yeah.
And we have a cat that weighs more than a baby miniature goat.
The Lee had a couple of them, and when we were over there, that wasn't nothing for them. Even though how little they are, they jump right on top of a lawnmower and just like claw. I mean, their hooves are scratching up any and everything that it jumps on. So yeah, they're cute, but but have you seen the droppings? It looks like rabbit droppings.
No, I have
Yes.
not.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, at all. Like
I hear you.
nothing. There's no. I don't even want. You know, we already got another cat sniffing around, so that'd be like 32 cats that we got to feed. So apparently Jack has a girlfriend. Jack's
Yeah,
the 42 pounder, just a big fat gelatinous cat.
I got you.
His coat looks like he's filled with Jello.
Yeah,
You know, but all right, so that's cool. Well, we can definitely do that, man.
we'll
That is
talk more
a
tomorrow too, so we can get on the same page.
oh yeah. We definitely Are you gonna grow yours from seeds, or are you gonna grab some like the peppers? You gonna grab plants, or you gonna go from seeds?
I haven't made up my mind yet. I think I'm going to try growing from seeds. Is what I'm going to try to do. So
Okay,
we'll see. We'll see on that.
I might try to grow some pineapple
Oh, there you go.
because
That's awesome.
I love I love pineapple.
I
Yeah,
do too.
I love
Fresh
all kinds of
pineapple's
fruit.
amazing. Fresh pineapple's amazing.
Um,
Well,
all right,
we're
so
probably gonna
this has
wrap this
probably
one
run
on
out of
up.
steam,
Yep.
and everybody, just if you can, share this podcast with all your friends, and if you could, at some point, when you go to the Brothers Banter podcast Facebook page, upper right hand corner, there are three little dots, and you click on that, and when you do that, it will say, what will it say there, Brian? It'll say invite. Does it say invite friends? Yeah, you got to go to the page though. So click on that, and it'll say invite friends. Click on invite friends, hit invite all, and hit send or submit, whatever it says. And that will get all of your friends to enjoy the same things that you're enjoying right now. Us, talking
That's
about us,
right. All right, brother.
having a good time and everything. So we appreciate everybody sliding into our room here tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys next week. That being said, my name is Donnie.
My name is Brian.
We're out.
Peace.